See, now YouTube is never going to know about how Meryl. Well, actually, is YouTube actually?
No, yeah. Hey, YouTube, how's it going?
Oh, hey, YouTube. I was just. I'm BoboTheVulture.
I'm Zerfall.
And yeah, I was just telling everybody, the folks at home, about how, yeah, the timeline doesn't seem to quite match up here for Meryl because Policenauts, the game that we're playing right now, is set in 2030. But she should be older than that, considering the Shadow Moses incident was in like the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
So what must have happened is that she got like lost out in space in a survival ball or something like that, and she was the first person to have that to happen to her. But the government hid it up because they couldn't stand that it was a woman. The same thing that happened to the boss.
Do you know what, actually, according to Erdenshire, she's a clone, so maybe this is solid Meryl. Or it might be liquid Meryl. I don't know. Depends on which trait she got.
Oh, so it's going to be les enfants terribles, but it's going to be the feminine form of the noun. Because they're all lady children.
Which aren't like man-childs.
They are like man-childs. It's Moon Meryl. The next episode of Tenchi Muyo is Moon Meryl.
Alright, let's take a look at her tattoo here.
Is that a real tattoo?
No, it's just a paint tattoo. It stays on for about half a year. I'm still a woman after all.
And I have more hiding places than men. That's quite a knife.
It's a Nishio combat knife. It's for protection. I've carried one ever since I was in the military.
No one would ever go after you.
She got a gun here too?
That gun seems a little big for a woman.
This is a Magnum Monster Special. The biggest lift gun in the world.
Lift gun, eh? So that's a lift gun.
This kind of gun suppresses recoil to allowing you to use it in zero gravity. Almost all guns in the colony are lift guns. There's a second explosion the moment the bullet exits the muzzle, kind of like a rocket. It serves as the bullet's main propulsion. That's why there's so little recoil.
Wouldn't another explosion right outside the gun throw off your aim?
No. See? You have a laser that keeps you locked onto your target. It has other features that absorb the residual recoil anyway.
I'll take my recoil any day.
Have you practiced at the shooting range here? It's got several different programs. You should check it out sometime.
Thanks. I'm a pretty good shot, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. I haven't had a game over yet, thankfully. I mean, psst, I haven't had a game over yet, thankfully. Never be game over! I wouldn't mind watching you practice sometime. I'd love to see what that thing can do. You really fill out that shirt.
What do you expect? I'm a woman. Even if I don't always act so ladylike. Why? You want to get to know me more?
Nah, I'd probably break something.
Wimp.
You got such a cute face. I bet you have a flirty side to you.
You should ask the chief about the last guy who hit on me. What about this headband?
Jonathan has that thirst. He didn't take his beverages and salt tablets when he got off of the plane. Is that a bandana for zero gravity?
No, sweat. I got it from one of the
sweat.
instructors in Foxhound.
Oh, man.
He said he'd keep the angel of death away.
Although he said it more like, "This will keep the angel of death away."
This has saved my butt a number of times. Most of them have been for stopping bleeding.
Why are you bleeding out of your butt so much? That's an unusual earring.
I made it from a bullet I got shot with. It missed my heart by a fraction of an inch. I kept it for good luck.
You seem to be really into combat, all this stuff you got.
Don't get me wrong, I don't like killing people. But the tension on the battlefield, I love.
It's filled with the joy of battle. Meryl?
Meryl. Yeah, what is it?
You can put that knife away. I won't fight you.
Sorry, what? Wait, did you say you like me?
I'm not gonna even try. It sounds like you would have to try as hard as you think. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
That's a surprise. No one's ever said that to me before. Not in person, anyway.
You talk to a lot of folks on the phone?
Mainly, I'm into bikes and combat. I like men, but not in that way.
Huh?
Of course, ever since I came here, half of me died. You can't ride bikes on the colony. Well, you can, but only electric ones. They don't let you import gas engine models. A bike's nothing without the speed.
You wouldn't do much without the military either, huh?
Sorry, I'm not good at small talk.
Really? Didn't seem that way when I first met you. Seems like it was just moments ago. Oh.
No, just replays the whole scene. That was different. You really want to know about me? You'll find out soon enough. But enough with my boobs, okay?
Oh, I wasn't trying to make a move or anything. I just couldn't help but notice them, that's all.
That's what all terrestrials say.
Aliens don't care about boobs.
Just find out about her past and see how it lines up.
So you were in the military on home. Why'd you join?
Everyone in my family was in the military. I guess that's why. I think they kind of hoped I would.
Probably did. It's in your genes. You can't fight your genes. It's destiny. Now, that bandana and the earring. Not to mention the tattoo.
I wonder if you don't look at all these things if it completely changes the dialogue. I'm gonna have to play the game like 18 times.
Sure. Why'd you move to Beyond?
I was in the Special Forces on home, but the way the world's regions were stabilizing and whatnot meant we weren't needed as much. There was no excitement in that. I was dying to see some real action. Then the government started using more and more frozeners. They ended up getting all the work. That's when I thought I'd try things here. Passed all the checks, no problem, but Beyond's the same story. All those bug-eyed albino freaks. Just my luck, huh? Ever heard the saying, never ask a woman about her past, or a man about his future? Catch my drift?
Yeah, a woman and a past. Ain't that the truth? Don't know that I actually had heard that turn of phrase, but what the heck? What's it like working here?
Advice? Pretty boring. Catching Johns and prostitutes with undercover stings. Basic patrols with the colony. That kind of stuff. What do you mean, boring? There's this big area for prostitution in the center of the colony called Kabuki Quarter.
Yeah, Kabuki.
Tourists from home like to go there for zero-gravity sex. Wait. What was this quarter called again so I can make sure I don't go there?
The Kabuki Quarter.
We arrest them, they get out on bail. It's an endless cycle. I don't like it there because I get sass, and since I'm a terrestrial.
Why is it called Kabuki Quarter?
There was this red light district in the late 20th century in Japan known as Kabuki-ko. Q. There was an explosion in the number of cases of STBOs in Japan back then.
There sure were. Kabukicho was hit particularly hard.
So our friends packed up and moved things up here.
Oh, there are rumors Tokugawa helped fund the place as a gesture toward his employees.
Hey guys, I hear you are really stressed out at work, so I got a lot of prostitutes over here. You still have to pay them, but try not to get caught.
Hey, if you're interested in some zero-gravity sex, why don't you check out my club, the Zero G Spot?
I could never work undercover because of my build, so I'm always the one making the bust.
Oh,
Dave here has to dress up like the prostitutes. And don't even say it. I get it from all the guys upstairs all the time. To be honest, it's really not my kind of work. What if we show her this Policenauts photo? You look so young here, Chief. That's where this all started. The Policenauts. The next generation of Snatcher.
The Snatcher.
What's with this? Who's this next to you?
That's just an old memento.
We all have our past. You especially.
Hey, Meryl, ain't you ever heard that phrase, never ask a man about his past or a lady about her future?
No, I think that's just made up.
Oh, you look like a mellow guy. Total opposite of most cops I've known.
All my life, everyone's told me all I ever do is smile. It bugged my teachers.
Dave thinks he looks cool like this. What's he got up here? Oh, he thinks he's in,
He's steampunk?
yeah.
What kind of senses does those goggles have?
None. These are the type of goggles biplane pilots wore back in the 20th century. One of my dreams is to fly a hang glider on home, to have nothing between me and the wind.
Now that I think about it, there aren't any aircraft in here, are there?
Nope. No gliders, planes, choppers, nothing.
Apparently he's Sid from Final Fantasy. And check it out, he has a Marty McFly vest.
Yeah. Is that a bulletproof vest? This is a life preserver. I just like the way it looks. Plus, like most of the people here, I don't know how to swim. So I guess you could say that's the other reason
You never know when he's gonna fall into a fountain or something.
I wear it. You don't need to wear a vest on Beyond. They send imps to all the trouble area spots.
There's no such thing as safe to a cop. You never can be too careful.
Relax, Jonathan.
So we got a life preserver and a pair of goggles. What's the point? How would you ever use them here?
Oh, I most certainly do.
Yeah, how?
They make me feel good.
And he's got another sandwich.
Is that a Maximum hamburger? They became famous after they set up that so-called drive-through for astronauts. I used to eat a lot of them on home.
This is the Beyond version of the 1G meal. I can't get enough of these. On Beyond, there are two types of meals. The other one is the 0G meal. I like the 1G meal.
Dave wants to try a carbonated drink on home. Things like carbonated drinks and beer don't taste very good in zero gravity, so they're impossible to come by here, even though we're at 1G right now.
Yeah.
That even when you try to get them shipped from home, they spoil along the way.
Is that all you eat?
I'm still on my first box, just getting warmed up.
Dave?
Syrup.
Why'd you become a cop?
Well, as you know, I was born here on Beyond. I've never been outside the cylinder.
Sorry, taking a sip.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you probably had an extra supersize from your 1G meal. I became a cop because I thought I could get a transfer to home. It takes time for Beyonds to obtain an immigration visa. Ever since they built that wall around home. Sometimes years. It's not easy either with all the checks they do. You're lucky, Jonathan.
I'm actually really surprised that they managed to get beyond a coast to pay for the wall, too.
Yeah. and put it on their side of any of the like water boundaries. Eyeballs.
I'm a pretty ordinary guy. My interests aren't that different from most anybody else's. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm not good at talking about myself.
You wouldn't do well on home then.
Why's that?
You need to be more outgoing if you're living on home. It's not like here where people develop a bond because you're all living on the colony together. People there, they try to make themselves stand out, you know what I mean?
See, I don't get that. What's wrong with living a quiet life on your own?
You can. I've done it. But it's a lonely path. We're not designed to be solitary creatures.
You think so? I wouldn't want anyone getting in my way. I'll fuck them up.
What are your hobbies?
You saw my model, right? I guess my favorite thing to do is building kits with a box of Maximum burgers. The PVC you get here is made in zero gravity, so you don't get any air bubbles or warping or bumps. However, it tastes terrible. Everything comes out real nice. They're better built and cheaper than the models you find on home.
You like those kind of figures, huh? What about scale models?
I'm not interested in scale models. I mean the sci-fi monsters, like the ones you see in the old Tokusatsu films. What I really want to do is some bird watching in the great outdoors, or whale watching in the ocean. Can't do that sort of thing here. When I was a kid, Beyond was a safe place. That's why I decided to become a cop. I figured it wouldn't be a dangerous job. I had no idea. Sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, another guy said some other stuff. Oops. And all the dirtbags started showing up. Our job is to put away as many of those dirtbags as we can. And we'll put them away into a dirtbag bag.
I figured Lorraine was right. Now see, it keeps going ask about, and then the next thing that gets put up there is dialogue from the person being asked.
Yeah, maybe you're...
So I figure, in theory, Jonathan, each of these times must be saying, what do you know about your hobbies?
What do you know about Vice?
What do you know about Vice?
What can you tell me about Saturn?
Ever since AP started up, we don't do any of the dangerous work like drug busts that normal Vice units do. More or less basic collars for us.
What else do you know about Vice?
It's not like I want a whole load of danger, but still, who wants to be stuck doing this crapola?
What do you think of our awesome Policenauts photo?
I think the Policenauts are still cool. I don't care what anybody else says.
Aww.
Policenauts for life. It wasn't like your average Joe could go to space in those days. Yeah, it'd be chosen.
We're taking a walk?
Yeah, well, I'll take a walk. Sure, it's okay.
Why not? Better than you wandering around by yourself. You're in for a surprise. This place is a lot different from the LAPD.
So where to?
So where are we gonna go?
Well, we were already told about the shooting range. We know a little about the shooting range already. That might be a place to go.
Why don't we go check it out? Check it out.
Check
Oh, look, they use an old iMac.
No, this
We're all
is a
required to
T-Mac
practice
in
at least
Tokugawa.
twice a week. There's a pair of ear protectors on the wall there. We use live rounds, so it gets pretty loud in here.
I use it too.
I don't see why not. I take it you registered your gun?
Yeah, even the rifle.
That terminal on the table controls everything.
Why do we just tell it to stop making crime?
It also displays your session data and scores. However, the training programs are technically designed for use with lift guns. All you need to do with the lift gun is get yourself locked into the fucker. The trainer has a total of 3 modes: target mode, training mode, combat mode. Those were listed differently in Japanese. Each simulates a different situation to serve a specific function. This system fuses good old-fashioned mechatronics with the latest in holographic imagery.
So this is VR?
No way! To recreate real combat as much as possible, the system doesn't use any VR. Again, we fire live rounds. Playing it safe ain't real training. Same reason the military doesn't use VR for firearms training either.
Well, not since Meryl's days.
These are real bullets, so watch what you do with them. This may seem a little behind the times, but all that VR is for amateurs.
A bunch of VR.
Let me fire up for you.
I like how VR is old-fashioned for babies, and yet we're walking up to clearly a Power PC Mac.
Those are ear protectors. You should wear them when you practice. The noise adds up. You'll damage your ears.
Well, bang for your buck than VR.
What?
On they go.
It'd be great if you... Smart choice. It'd be funny if you don't wear them, or if you wear them and don't take them back off. Just like every cutscene from then on forward, just wearing ear protection and shouting at everyone.
Guns are loud. I'm absolutely, yeah.
What? This is part of the trainer. You select a program with this. See if we can get a high score.
Shoot trainer.
Alright, so we got some modes here. We got target mode, training mode, combat mode. Start with...
Gonna start with target mode?
Target mode. You gotta work your way up, you know?
Sure, okay.
Oh, it slowed down there for a second.
This is Lethal Enforcer style, so you gotta... Oh, I guess you don't have to go off a screen to reload.
Oh, you do have to go off screen to reload, but just not in this...
Yeah, not in this mode.
85, not a bad score. It's out of 100. Just let that target linger there for a while.
85, 100 points.
It should be like a...
Line up?
So, what do you think? Not a bad setup, huh? Okay, let's take a look. That was target modes. Circle target. Good job. That's a pretty high score you got there.
So the circle target is well defined after all.
This is a great score for your first time. By the way, you ever see a rat before?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird question. Of course I've seen a rat before. Matter of fact, I saw one in old LA just before I left.
Anyway, these rats showed up here not that long ago. We've been trying everything to get rid of them.
You're in the range?
Yep. Interesting. I do know if you get a score of 100. I think if you get a score of 100, 2 rats run by.
Oh, I see.
You don't need my help, right?
I'm just gonna leave.
See ya. Oh, now that we've scored pretty high in the first mode, there's a target of our friend.
Our friend.
Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real great drawing there.
Way to go, guys.
And this is probably another reason why this game wasn't
Good job, Japan.
brought over from Japan, yeah. Oh, he's
you really screwed me up, man.
Actually, I didn't score very well. I only got a 46 out of 100.
You didn't know you're supposed to be shooting him in the horrendous racist lips. Yeah, we know your dark past. Oh boy.
You got a feel for it? That was target modes. Hey, what the hell is this? You drew this, didn't you?
Not bad, huh?
Just who is this supposed to be?
It's Mr. Popo, clearly. Calm down, Ed. It's a joke. Take your hand out of your jacket. Whoa.
Don't tell me this is supposed to be me.
You scare me a little, Ed. Well, your face always looks a little creepy.
What? Whatever. More of your usual bullshit. I'm getting too old for this shit.
I mean, you did advance in age where I did not.
Just try that again. Just try it.
What, to draw you in an unflattering way again? Sure. All right.
Anyway, here are your results. You got a long way to go with this kind of score. In target mode, you got to keep your eye on how much time you've got left, especially if you're setting up each shot individually. Time runs out pretty fast. You can't fire any remaining rounds once the time runs out. The more shots you've landed, the higher your score will be. Though that goes without saying. Alright, so he told us we should try that again.
Yeah, that is truly. I was wondering when he was supposed to have done this drawing and set it up in the in the range.
He's been planning for years.
He's been planning for 30 years.
Oh, the target's gone now. Maybe it is a one-time only thing. Now, one of the emulators I was trying to use to play this game had a turbo button mode for the targets. And if you held it down, if you just like lined up the very first shot and then held it down, it shot so fast that you actually got all the bullseyes at once. Looks like I got some quite a ways to the left there.
Shooting his left boob. Oh,
Well, he's
right.
a little teapot.
That's right, sure and stout.
He's only got a handle, though.
Well, the spout's kind of droopy.
Oh, he's got one of
Shot
those droopy sprouts.
Yes, he's got one of those droopy sprout spouts.
Here are the results from your third round. That was target modes. Man target. He's a man target.
Oh, here it comes.
Nice. Nice. You've discovered a good score. In target mode, you need to keep an eye on how much time you got left, like I said before.
Although they do seem to give you enough time that unless you literally wait for every shot, like if you do 2 on one swing,
Yeah,
pretty
you're
much
good.
okay.
Hey, he's back. Guess who's back again?
Tag team back again.
Now, here's the thing, is if you get a good enough score on this one, you'll actually get a new target. So, let's...
What is the ideal location to shoot him, though?
It's like kind of between his eyes, but up a little bit, I think.
I think it was right under the nose.
I think they're grouped up a little. Well, no, we didn't really do much better at all.
I can't wait to see the preview image for this particular video.
We actually got worse than last time because that one that was way off to the side. Maybe it is the nose. What? This again?
Hey, what are you doing?
There's some rip up and throw noises.
Man, you didn't have to tear it up.
There, that takes care of you. Anyway, here are your results. I think you've gotten worse. I'm sure you can do better than that. Here's a hint for target mode. It's important to know how the target's going to move. When the round starts, the target always moves left first. It'll help you hold your aim a little to the left. It'll help if you hold your aim a little to the left before the round starts.
There.
All right, what are
Did you do that, Ed? I spent seconds on that drawing. Seconds.
There's also training mode. I haven't tried this one yet. Let's start on level 1. Oh, there's smaller targets now. And now the aiming cursor is actually much faster in this mode.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm not sure why it seems like it's way better like this, and then the combat that you actually have in game, it doesn't work nearly this smooth.
Well, we haven't had any combat since you adjusted some settings, right?
That's true.
Maybe it will be better, but one could always hope.
Gotta reload when you get the chance. Oh. Ooh. Shoot! It seems like when it's moving from left to right, there's quite a bit of input lag or something. Yeah, I had to click that right when I hit the right edge of the target.
Hmm.
I need some calibration. But now that I know about it...
Maybe it's just that the recoilless bullets take a long time to travel.
Oh, it could be. They don't have that little extra rocket boost from a laser. See, but if I shoot that one in the same spot with the same timing, it actually misses by quite a bit. That's weird. I'm guessing it's something in the programming of the actual thing and not the emulator.
Now you know why periodically you may have been hitting those that bad dude that was spelling out "I'll kill you" in white blood.
Yeah, that's what it was. Blood.
Yeah. He's really excited to kill you.
No, I was trying to reload my accuracy bonus.
Yeah, things do seem to be going relatively well for you.
Oh, it's sneaky!
Oh man, tried to run for it. What a jerk.
I was doing pretty good at first.
What a miss. No.
One miss. Lose 10 points for that. Now, unfortunately, it's not showing us the high scores. That was training modes. Mini circle target. Nice. This is a good score. That was your first time in training mode. That's about what you'd expect for a first time out. What? You had one miss, though. It wouldn't hurt for you to stop getting so many misses, really. You should be getting 0. Here's a hint for training mode.
Wouldn't hurt for you to not have so many miss.
You should aim for the target's green area. Green area is worth 10 points. The other areas are worth between 1 and 5 points. Yeah, I gotta get my shit together. The closer you get to the center, the higher the points. Center's worth 10 points. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 the further out you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that's some random other person.
Pretty good.
Oh, it's Dave.
Mind if I show you something?
Dave, you're not here often.
I thought I joined the party. How about training mode level 1? No sweat.
Oh, he's playing.
Training mode level. Oh, he's playing. You can't even do this. You're just watching.
Well, you get negative 10 points if you miss. Well, he sucks. But the cursor's moving so smoothly.
He appears to be shooting people's extremities, specifically.
He's going way off screen to reload. He's wasting time. Oh, don't shoot him in the junk. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Well, I mean, that seems to be precisely what we go through. Oh, jeez. Dick shot again.
Maybe he's...
Dick.
Maybe he's a Terminator and he's been told not to lethally shoot any targets.
Oh, but look, whenever he fires, and it's a target that's moving from left to right, the same spacing issue happens.
Yeah, it's a little off from where you expected it to be.
Just something weird about these future guns.
They're like, well, we're not going to bother going through this whole thing.
Here, you just watch me. Watch me.
I wonder why he's missing.
He's not even looking. How is he managing to do
He's
so
also not
well?
wearing hearing protection.
Oh, he's got the soft foam kind.
It's not nearly as effective.
I suppose. It's a little easier for long-term use, but yeah.
Everyone who keeps shooting the elbow is like, they're never going to be playing sports again. Let's not talk about all the people that are getting hit in the femoral artery.
Time to give everyone really crude Tommy John surgery. Maybe the game is telling us we shouldn't go for kill shots. I guess maybe.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
It's not impressive at all. He's got a bunch of ones.
Yep.
Look, I shot all the things. I'm so good.
121. Well, that seems like a challenge.
One should always inflict the least damage needed to make an arrest.
Oh, he's trying to prove a point. Thanks for the tips.
Oh, mine are frosted. Which is kind of pointless considering how platinum all my hair is.
Well, I think we're going to call it a video here at the end of his demonstration because the game seems to have decided not to continue on past this scene.
Oh,
and it's getting that time anyways. It's already 1:22.
yeah.
So, every least damage stick shots. All the bad guys that he arrests are all laying in the the hospital under police guard going, I wish I was dead. Why would he do this? It's so non-lethal, but I hate it.
That's right, it's one of those Japanese animes where the ladies rub up on the hero and he gets nosebleed all the time. No. It is exactly like that, but only once they get tired of showing the shooting gallery options.
Yeah.
Alligator Dick didn't stop the bullets. It's called Alligator Dick.
And on that note, we'll say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I'm Zerfall.
YouTube. I'm BoboTheVulture.
And we'll see you guys next time.